Okay, welcome back. This is the list building boot camp. There are instructions in your back office of your My Lead System Pro account how to do this, but I think this is really important. You've got to have a list set up in your Aweber account. I am using Aweber. I use Aweber. It's the industry standard. They've been around for a long time. Most things integrate with them, so I'm going to show you how to do this out of an Aweber account. If you don't have one, I'm going to leave a link in the group. You can get an account for 30 days. It doesn't cost anything for the first 30 days, and then it's $19 after that. This is, out of all the tools you use, this is the most essential tool. You've got to have, this is a full-service autoresponder that gives you the ability to email, blast out to thousands, tens of thousands of people with one email, and you need to do a list. So I have tons of lists in here, as you can see, but I want to show you how to create a list. Now, MLSP gives you a campaign code, is what it's called, that you can actually, I'm going to show you how to populate that in here. And actually, it'll just preload a bunch of follow-up emails for you that you can connect that with your MLSP account, that you have these emails going out automatically. And that is one thing that will be really valuable to you, and you've got to get it set up. And then once you do this once, then you'll know how to do it again, because you will be creating other lists. So if I'm here at the home part, I want to go up here to manage list. It's going to take me over to another screen. Now, if you have a brand new account and you don't have any lists, you're not going to have anything here. So this will be blank, but you want to hit create list. It's going to take you over here to this page. You want to put your name. If you have a website, put one in. If you don't, just leave that blank. You're going to put your mailing address in here, your physical address, your name. Now you're going to want to put an email here. If you have a Gmail account or Yahoo, you can put that in here. I have a branded domain that's a different, and it's beyond the scopes of this training, but this is an email that I use that it attaches with the emails, but you want to put an email in there. If you have an Outlook or a Comcast or something like that, you could use that too. So you hit next step. And it's going to ask you to name the list. I'm going to put here MLSP training. Well, I'm going to put here list building boot camp. List building example. Let's do that. I'm just going to put that here. You can name this whatever you want. You can do something that's familiar so you know what it is. I'm going to go to the next step. Now, I just leave this as it is for now. You confirm your subscription. What I normally like to do is I do not like a double opt-in. That is an individual preference. You can leave it like this. This will have a double opt-in. If you'd rather not have that, you can submit something to Aweber through their help desk and give them the list name. I'll show you where that is, and ask them to turn it off. If you don't want to do anything, you can just leave it like it is, and there'll be a double opt-in. People have to confirm it. That's up to you. So move on. I'm approving. Ooh, that didn't. Okay, that did work. Come back over here. It didn't take. It didn't go to the right screen for some reason. Okay. This is, if you go back into it, it's what I showed here. If you want a notification every time you get a lead, you can put your name in an email and just that's a preference. If you come here to personalize your list, what I do is I upload a logo. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. I mean, at some point you want to get a logo. It's not, it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to upload one of my logos here. Here, what I do is I have an email signature, which I would encourage you to do this. You don't have to, but to put your name in here. If you have a blog or a website, somehow that people can contact you, you may want to list your social media accounts, Facebook, to give them a way to contact, but to give them something to do this. You also want to put a disclaimer in here about that something like I may or may not make money from this email, but but I have a legal obligation to something like this, obligation to disclose that here in this correspondence or email, however you want to do it. But I would put, I mean, I have mine, I have my blog, they can connect with me over there. I have a 800 number that they can call me. I've got my social media accounts. I would encourage you to do that too, but you want to put an email signature. This will appear on every single email you send out. You can go down here. I don't put, well, you can put a snippet. Usually I put my login for, like, since this is MLSP, that's my login. Then you want to hit save. And then here again is the opt-in. You can leave this like it is. You can turn this off here and then hit save. But what I like to do, and I'd encourage you to do this, go back to this basic settings, take this list name, this AW, and this is a unique, Aweber assigns this, come over here to help. Down here where it says can't find answer, you just want to click here, question, put in here, you know, hi, can you please turn off the double opt-in and then put your list name in here, blah, blah, blah. Thanks. And then submit it. I don't want to submit this because well, I'm not asking them to do that. And Aweber really they have a lot of tutorials in here and videos on how to use it. I encourage you to tap into that. But that's how you know, and I always do this whenever I'm creating a new list. I just think it's a good thing to do, and they'll turn the double opt-in off. Personally, I don't like double opt-ins. It's an individual preference. I don't want to have to force people to, you know, to do it again. A lot of people like to do it because, you know, basically you're going back to the person and you're saying, you know, do you want to get emails from me? That is an individual choice on your part. And actually, Aweber even has a number here if you want to call them. They have really good customer service. So that's how I would suggest you do that. So let's go back here, go back to the list. I'm going to show you, I have the campaign code here. And I want to create a follow-up. So I'm going to click here, legacy follow-up. There's nothing here. So I'm going to hit this, drag and drop email. It's going to take me over to this screen. Okay, and this is just a test. Just save it. And then you want to add this to your follow-up. Okay, and what this does is now you're in your follow-up. You want to come down here where this says campaign sharing off. You want to turn this on and put it, select follow-ups and broadcast, save it. Okay, now that's giving you the unique name. If you come back down here, it says use a predefined campaign by entering the campaign code. And if I go in here, I got the campaign code. This is the campaign code. And actually, I would encourage you to take a screenshot of this. I will leave this, actually, I'll put it in the group. If you're not sure, ask me. But this is and you can get this is in your back office of My Lead System Pro too. You want to put that in here and you want to click load campaign. You can see here, this is loading. What this does is it's automatically going to load up these follow-ups for you. And I believe there's about 15 here. And 14 or 15 is what I recommend because the tendency is with follow-ups, people will start buying between the 5th and 12th email. Okay, and it should have given me a message. No, it looks like it didn't. let's refresh this. Well, here, okay, it's still doing it. Okay, there it goes. Now you can see here in the green, it says campaign sharing request complete. And you can see it will wipe out anything else you have. These are the already done for you. Okay, there's 10. And if you're, you're new to this, I have some templates that I'm going to give you. I'm going to put them in the group. But these are 10, already pre-done emails for you. What you are going to need to do is, I'm going to click on this first one. And you're going to be sending them in this follow-up series because this is for MLSP. You want to make sure you want to go in here and put your links. You can see here where right in here, you want to put your links in here. Everything else is done for you. You don't have to worry about it. You can see here, this is the whole email. Just make sure you put your links in here. You see here that it'll pick up your global signature that I showed you, and it's done. Just hit save and exit. You're gonna go back after this, but you've got this set up. This will be like your first list that you set up. If if this is a new autoresponder, you don't have it. If you're new, but you want it, this is the way for you when you're generating and how you're gonna be generating leads. You want them to be getting these follow-ups. So when you get a chance to get this set up, then go back in and put your link in. So everything in there that they're going to your link. But that's how you set up a list in your Aweber autoresponder. Hope you found this helpful. I'll see you on the next